Welcome to another installment of Outside the Ring.
Oh, WWE, how hast thou forsaken me?
Well, let me ask you this. What makes you more upset? The current state of WWE, or that the family who tapes the show Honey Boo Boo is getting $20,000 an episode?
The latter. That Honey Boo Boo show is freaking atrocious.
20 grand. Yeah.
I sat through about 2 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to see the stupidity
Yep.
that was going on, and I couldn't take it. I felt my brain start coming out of my ear. Shows like that are terrible.
Not that our audience gives a poop about it, but still,
No.
it's a lot of money.
Hey, if I got paid 20 grand for just living my life, I'd do it.
I'd do 20 grand an Outside the Ring episode.
Oh God, yes.
Come on, YouTube. I'm the one, the only. Jason.
Murphy!
Yeah! Not Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, God, no. Jason Honey Boo Boo Murphy.
Alongside the one, the only. He is definitely not white trash. Troy Stone Cold.
I got a little bit of white trash in me, but nothing like Honey Boo Boo.
Oh, hell yeah. Austin.
Oh, hell yeah.
Twitter, Outside the Ring with the number 1. Facebook, Outside the Ring. And our email.
Outside the Ring 316 at gmail.com. And my white trash extends to me drinking beer. That's about it.
Yeah, Honey Boo Boo's is among that and other things.
Oh, God.
Many other things.
No, we need to get off of that Honey Boo Boo crap. I could go on for an hour about that. Ugh.
See, yeah, that's one of those episodes where you do a rant episode. I just gave you an idea for when I take a week off. You could do like a full week of just complaining about Honey Boo Boo.
Yeah, just ranting on anything and everything.
Yeah, there's quite a bit that you could rant about. But let's get to the main story because, you know, we let's be honest, we could rant about this too.
Yeah.
The current state of the Divas.
Yeah.
Now, if you haven't heard, Kelly is gone.
Oh, it's so terrible. I don't care.
Yep,
I can't even fake sadness on that.
Yep, she's gone. I don't know what she's doing. Movies.
What
maybe.
I heard is that she's taking some time off to possibly like heal up. She's most likely going to come back.
What is she healing up for? She had like
Who
one match
knows?
since she's been back.
Maybe she had another breast augmentation or something.
Oh, that could be.
Who knows? I don't know.
But let's be honest. She's one less body in a division that has no bodies.
Exactly.
Like
and it's soon to have even less because Beth is going to be leaving.
Well, let's see here. I'm going to let's count, Troy, all the divas in the diva division.
You know, I was doing that earlier, and for the life of me, I missed like 3 or 4 of them.
Well, I got a tally. I got a pen here. I got the Outside the Ring pen with me here. So let's see. Beth Phoenix. Should we count Beth or no? Let's not count her.
Let's not count her because she's going to be leaving. So we got Eve, Natty,
okay,
AJ. Well, I wouldn't count AJ because she's not an active diva. She's a general manager.
Okay, so Eve and Natty.
Caitlin.
Okay.
Tamina.
Tamina. Okay.
Alicia Fox.
Okay.
I'm not going to count like Cameron and Naomi.
No, because they're managers.
Or Lillian because she's a ring announcer, even though they are all considered divas.
One of the two can actually wrestle out of the... I do know that.
Naomi is the one that I heard isn't terrible in the ring.
She was in OVW and actually had some pretty decent matches from what people were... I think JR was even talking about it.
I'm trying to think of any of the other divas.
I think we hit them all.
We said Eve, Caitlin, Natty, Alicia, Tamina. I think that's it.
You were looking at a whopping 5 women.
It is ridiculous.
5.
And along the lines of divas getting released, I don't know if anybody recognizes the name Shaw Guerrero, which is the daughter of Eddie and Vicky.
Yeah.
She was released from her FCW developmental contract.
How nice.
But there's a reason for that though.
Why?
She was thinking about because she's not that great in the ring. She was going to take time off to brush up on her in-ring skills and possibly go back to school. So,
well, that's understandable.
It is understandable. But with Kelly, she should have been gone years ago. She's poo-poo.
Well, yeah, I agree with you. But like we said, at the same time, it's like one less body. So now Eve better watch out. She's got 4 women to look after. Ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously? And let's
WWE.
count, out of all of them, who can actually go in the ring?
Natty.
There you go.
That is it. That is freaking it.
Yeah.
Seriously, WWE, pick up Angelina Love and Velvet Sky.
Who aren't great. Angelina's not bad.
Angelina is the better of the two. They both can wrestle, but they're leaps and bounds better than the other divas.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Yeah. But we talked about this. Triple H is not a fan of the divas, much like anybody else, and he wants to cut the division and focus more on the tag division.
He should.
And I agree with him.
Well, you see, the thing is, now with 3-hour Raws, if you cut an entire division, you're just going to be scraping to fill more time.
Which is why we said a long time ago it should only be 2 hours. But that's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Because 3-hour Raws are just... They
are almost painful to sit through sometimes.
They are. 3 hours back at the Attitude Era, you could have been like, please.
Oh, yeah.
Have more.
WWE did it.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of their main downfalls, too.
Oh, it gets worse, though, Troy.
Oh, what now?
Tonight's Raw may set a all-new record low audience. There have been talks this week that WWE, tonight's Raw broadcast, may be the least watched national non-holiday event in 15 years. Facing stiff competition, Monday Night Football on ESPN. Two big markets. You have Chicago against the Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys, all over the country, like them or hate them, they are one of the most watched teams. They're America's team.
Yeah.
Chicago, obviously, a huge wrestling city.
Oh, yeah.
Love their Bears probably a little bit more.
Del Bears.
Yeah, Del Bears. Exactly. Just like the old Saturday Night skit. So they're saying that with this said, this could be a horrible, horrible show. Now, not only that, get this. Last week's show had the fewest viewers since 2011, July 4th, had the least amount, and was the smallest audience for a non-holiday episode in over 5 years. The Green Bay Packers Seattle Seahawks game did a 16.167 million viewer mark.
Wow.
Yeah.
WWE always takes a hit during football season.
It does.
Every year.
And that's not, that's hard to compare. Now, back in the day, though, Raw was still neck and neck with football.
Yep.
And so was Nitro. I mean, let's be honest. They were not, I don't think they were as big because back then Monday Night Football, I believe, was like on ABC or NBC. Yeah. And now it's on ESPN, so not everybody gets it. Mm-hmm. But now that
you've got people getting the red zone and all that, the Sunday ticket. And
now that they're on ESPN, they're going head-to-head with WWE.
Yeah.
So, in a lot of ways, it's not fair because football's football. The NFL just kills and steamrolls over everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, this is bad for WWE because they're not. It's at least try. I know they're not competing with football. But try to put a show on where it's like, hey, I'd rather watch wrestling tonight than a football game.
Yeah, or at least make it to where some of the people will flip back and forth.
Try to, at least.
Instead of just them watching the first couple segments and just being like, nah, I'm watching the game.
I mean, you have the Packers obviously have fans everywhere, but the Seattle Seahawks do not. And they still pulled in a $16.167 million views.
That's ridiculous.
That's a lot. If you round that up, that's 17 million viewers.
Yeah. WWE can only dream of those numbers.
What's Raw get, like a 2.5?
It's lucky to get a 2.5 most of the time.
And then you got TNA that get like a 1.2.
Yeah.
But TNA's on a Thursday night. They're live, and there's really not a lot. Well, now that the NFL does football games on Thursdays now, but you have to have the NFL Network.
And WWE, TNA was already pulling in very low ones to like 0.8s, and then football season hits, and that just destroys TNA ratings-wise.
Oh yeah. But I do admit I enjoy TNA more when they are live, just because
I do too.
I don't know what it is. I mean, some of their storylines are getting a little
I mean, I like it better when it's live, because normally they'll tape like a whole month's worth of shows in one night, and you can read them all right there and not watch TNA for that entire month.
That's a great point. Yeah, unless you stay off websites, I don't know. Let us know what you think.
So much better back before the internet.
Well, yeah, it was when they would do like a surprise on wrestling. Now you could just look it up.
Yeah, it would just blow you away.
Yeah, now they have apps on the internet for WWE that basically spoil, oh my God, look who's in the arena, Bret Hart. Back in the day, you would never have known.
Exactly. Just back in the day, before internet, say that there was no internet when Bret Hart first came back to be the guest host or whatever. Nobody knew about it.
Yeah.
And they revealed that they're live. Do you know how many people would have erupted that were even watching it at home?
Yeah. Dude, I totally understand. It's oh my gosh. But let us know what you think. Number one, how can they fix the Divas division, or would you just like Triple H to go suck it and basically squash all the Divas like I do and like you do?
There's a term for that. It's called cutting the fat.
Yeah, pretty much. And you also comment about how Raw can compete maybe with the NFL, but how can the show get better?
Yeah, because there's no way WWE can actually compete.
No, but how would
NFL.
How can you make it more entertaining to watch?
Yeah, how can you, like I said, how can you make it to where people are not necessarily just flat out watching Raw? How can you make it to where people are even just flipping back and forth?
Yes. Comment below and please subscribe.
Yes, please.
Please. Until tomorrow. We're going to try to sit through Raw, hopefully. I need to go get some beer before the show starts.
If I hope I don't fall asleep.
Yeah, whatever. We'll try.
Ugh.
Until tomorrow, I'm the one, the only, Jason.
Murphy!
Yeah! Not Honey Boo Boo. Murphy.
No.
Again, alongside Troy Stone Cold.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Honey
Awesome.
Boo Boo. Honey Boo Boo.
Honey Boo Boo.
What the hell kind of nickname is Honey Boo Boo?
Let me think about it. I'll get back to you tomorrow.
You can just tell that's nothing but redneck white trash right there.
See you tomorrow outside the ring.
Deuces.